And welcome to ESO Daily. I am your host, Mr. Craven. All right, guys. So, you're going to see a little bit different screen today. I am officially dubbing this day Troll Day. Yes, it's official. This is Troll Day. Come, all ye trolls, and troll me. I accept thee with open arms. Please come unto me and give me your worst. Trolls need love too. Trolls need love too. Say it with me. Trolls need love too. Yes, trolls. Where would we be without our trolls? You know, that's it. So, actually, I don't think this is working right. Let me go ahead. I'm going to actually try to fix this real quick because it looks like just the audio's working because it's not like doing some shit. So I'm going to remove this real quick. Okay. All right. Ah, there we go. Let's see if this works. Yes, there it is. Some technical difficulties, guys, but we'll get through it. I promise you. Yes. Yes. Troll Day. I'm hoping this is working. Let's hope. Call me Small Dick. Okay, Slender, you're Small Dick. Welcome, Troll. Thank you. Troll more. Yes, yes, trolls. Need trolls. Please, trolls. Come, trolls, come. All right. So, also, I'm embracing Troll Day. I'm going to become a troll. Yes, I am a troll. So I need to troll. And I've got my target picked out, man. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. But before I get into my full troll mode, I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a little history here on what's this thing called on my screen here? MMORPGs and Diminishing Returns. January 2011. Oh, okay. What's up, Swig? Dude, you got me, man. I never knew that was you, man. That's cool. That's cool shit. So, here it is, guys. This was published in 2011. I have players who are so fucking dumb in this game who were like, Diminishing Returns didn't matter until Morrowind. Oh my god, like, what the fuck, Mystic? Like, what the fuck? Fuck you, you're a fucking dick, Mystic. So, anyways, man, I wanted to actually put this article because in the second paragraph it will tell you Diminishing Returns have been with MMORPGs since the early days. One example that most players might be familiar with is the fact that the higher your static climb, the less significant you are to your character's power. Okay? Right there. I don't know if anybody see that. Second paragraph, first sentence. First and second sentence. Right there. You can take a look at it. It's epicslate.com. Okay. This is in 2011. But yeah. Diminishing Returns is the fucking law. And it's in every MMO, especially class-based. Well, Sandbox gets around with hard caps. But anyways, regardless. I now must go, and now I'm turned into my troll. Wah! Wah! I'm troll now. I'm troll Mystic Raven. So I read the first paragraph of Diminishing Returns. Right? And now, I shall go to the math expert. Gilliam the Rogue. Let's go to his channel like magic. Wah, wah, wah. Okay, we're at Gilliam's page. Are you guys ready for it? Are you ready? Are you anticipating it? Let's see if he knows about Diminishing Returns. Wah, wah. Okay. I don't know. Maybe one day I will. I haven't been in BMall since, oh shit, for a while. Okay. Let's rewind just a little bit. There it is! 100! Oh my God, 100. Did anybody see it? Okay, okay, we just saw it. It's 100. He's great to learn from. Yes. Oh, me. Oh, okay, yeah. I thought you meant Gilliam. No, I mean, I'm not saying I won't have it. It's just I never like. I haven't needed, you know, arena weapons since one Tamriel. Like, it's been marginal, and the charge rate on weapons was crazy. Like, I go through 2 or 3 friggin' soul gems and runs, man. Using fucking master maelstrom weapons and shit. Fucking shit drains the shit out of you. So, and when it drops, you don't get it. Like, the applied effect's not there. So, if you're in the middle of a fight and it drops off, well, you're fucked. So, that's why I don't like them so much. But, yeah, maybe I will, actually. Maybe I'll do it. Maybe I'll try to do... I'd have to go back in and kind of brush up. It shouldn't be that bad, but maybe I will. Maybe I'll do a stream on B-Mall one day. Maybe. Well, I'm not going to say I am, but I'm not saying I won't either. But, all right. So, anyways... There it was, guys. He stacked into Diminishing Returns. But is this the only video he has with Diminishing Returns that he's ignored? Let's find out, shall we? Okay, so we'll go to Gilliam's page and go to his playlist. Yes, I need to be trollish. Very trollish. No, that's my site. No. I need to be very trolly. Very. Okay. Alright, maybe if I hit the back button. Do a DLC dungeon so I can learn mechanics, please. What platform are you on, Mustang? By the way, please troll me, even if you're one of my favorite subscribers. Say, damn you, Mystic. Do a dungeon with me. I know you suck until you do it with me. You gotta troll me a little bit, even if you are a subscriber. It's troll day. Embrace your troll. Inner troll, guys. Inner trolls. Please become inner trolls. Xbox. Yeah, I am not on that platform yet, but I'm hoping to get on it. Bear with me, but yeah. So, okay, we found his build page, guys. Okay. Now, everything past anything else he's going to have, like with the Diminishing Returns. But he's got a lot of stuff on here with Homestead. So we just did the Nightblade. Okay. Stamina Nightblade, Magicka, Templar. Oh, yeah. Okay, now I can't play it all. I'm going to try to see if I can skip ahead. I love these little things. No. That's PvP shit. No. See, I can't rag PvP. Okay. Trolling. Troll. Yes, we need to find it. That's PvP. PvP. In-depth Magicka DPS. I think I just did the stam. So let's check this out. Now, I'm not going to play his shit. I'm just going to browse it. I need to be troll. Mystic troll. Come on, man. Dishonored. Anybody didn't want to catch the vid before? Back here. Okay. Let's go! Yes. I don't want explanation. Oh, it's Morrowind. Shit! That's a Morrowind update. Anyways, so we got one. We got one with it. There's also another one. But you go to his page, and you can see he ignored the law of diminishing return. But he's the math expert. You've been trolled, Gilliam. Trolled. And he talks about my mental stability. But yes, I will give away my mental stability today to embrace Trolldom. It's all about the Trolldom, guys. So anyways, there it is, guys. Okay, so look, diminishing returns have been around in MMOs for fucking years, right? Gilliam the Rogue doesn't understand diminishing returns as well as he thinks he does, because the fact of it is, like this guy will tell you in the first sentence, the higher your statistic climbs, the significantly less the effect becomes. That's a diminishing effect. Elder Scrolls Online is littered with diminishing returns. It's not just in the CP system. What you end up seeing in Elder Scrolls Online DRs is the exchange values. Right? You're going to give up one stat for another. You're going to give up one effect for another. If I stack critical damage, my base damage can suffer from that. If my base damage suffers from that, so does my overall DPS. This is why they also apply group innate passives. So if you do this, you can still increase the marginal difference. That's what it is, and that's what the devs have done very well. And a lot of people like Gilliam, who wants to question the devs, really don't understand the complex math in which the devs have to deal with in these algorithms. It's very, very much an undertaking, guys. It should deal with respect. But with Troll Day, if you want to troll devs and if you can find one, please do it. It is Troll Day. So, yeah. No offense to Max. I love you guys, but it's Troll Day. Everybody needs a troll. Yeah. Please, please walk around with the trolls. Trolls. Yes. Obviously. So let's get in a little bit of gameplay here. I ain't got too much time, but let's go ahead and do some shit, right? All right, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to log into my ESO. Let's do it. So last night, you know, I got to hang out with a couple of the top-end PvPers and on the PS4. It was really, it was good. It was good, man. I was anticipating them being a little bit more harsh or something, but they were actually really cool. They were really fucking cool, man. You know, I got a couple of them on my list, and so respect out to Dubs. All of those guys, man. I was trying to think. Who was all in there? Was friggin'... I'd have to go through them. They all deserve shouts. All of them. All of them do. So, I don't think Shady was in there. Kush wasn't in there. Unreal, I don't even think was in there last night. But a lot of the AD ones. A lot of AD. PvPers were in there last night, and I got to except what's his name from Blue was in there. So, but yeah, guys, completely awesome night last night. I was PvPing. I get it. I actually Dubs beat me a couple times. I got him on a back end turn. A couple of like pug up people try to climb up, but Dubs really knows how to hit corners really good. So I ended up just telling him, hey, man, I killed him finally. I said, hey, good fight, man, you know. And, all, you know, he sent me an invite, and we were all bullshitting. And, you know, I'm not on their level, so don't even think that, guys. I'm good. I'm you know, and they were like, when are you going to do PvP stuff, Mystic? I'm like, yeah, so I can get my ass handed to you guys while I'm doing streams and shit so you guys can hunt me down or some shit. Come on, man. Come on. Hold on, guys. Might have to open up my... No, it should be working. Okay, it is. So I have my gamepad connected, and I use the PS4 gamepad with the little analog. So my middle pad is a mouse on my PC. So I can scroll it, click it, do all weird shit. It's kind of cool. And I'm glad that I can actually see your guys' chat window. Like I said, this is all a little different for me today. I don't know how it looks on your guys' end. But let's go ahead. I'm going to try something else real quick. Give you guys a better view of ESO while I'm playing. I'm going to try to remove this. Okay. We're going to put it in transition. You guys won't need to see the chat screen now, but you guys can see the game play. Like I said, man, you know, I've got my research materials done. All right. So... Nice. It's been about 3 or 4 days since I've been on. Oh, okay. Well, that's weird. That is definitely not normal. Swig. I don't know what the dailies are, and I really don't have a lot of time. I'm hoping I can get through a bit. I have an appointment in like 40 minutes, man. It's down the street, but yeah, I got shit to do. So, but yeah, guys. I told Gilliam yesterday it's war, and I am. The gloves are off, man. Oh, it's your phone? Well, that's good. All right, I think I still got some from that one day, but let's just drop them. Yeah, Bloodroot. I wanted to do it on this tune, but I didn't get a chance that day. I actually didn't get to do any of them on this tune that day. Shit. Elden Hollow, I think that's 2. Yeah. Man, I hate that fucking dungeon, man. You got if you roll pug with it, they Bolenfeld, okay. We're gonna just go ahead and do the one, because I don't have time to try to fuck with parties. Well, no, I shouldn't say that. I should be able to get that other one done. So, Elden Hollow 2 and Bolenfeld. And they're beating up that poor Netch. Troll them! Hurry up, troll these Netch abusers! You fucking Netch abusers! You bastards! Son of a bitches. Call out my Blue Betty on them. Sure. I don't know. Alright, come on, man. I'm a healer. Let's get a friggin' Q. I'm actually liking... I haven't got to check the scale, how much the scaling is for the XP curve. But on this platform, I'm currently at 469. I'm hoping as soon as I get up to 500 to start my vet trials on this account. Whether I go guild... I doubt I go guild. I mean, I want to do pugs, see how well the pugs do on bets. You know, it's kind of something I'm looking for. I'll probably start getting into trader guilds. PS4 is always going to be my main platform, just the way it is. Now, if you was wondering, Mustang, I do have an Xbox. So I'm like I said, in the future I'm hoping to get on it. So, but right now I'm currently, you know, I started off on the PlayStation. And then I went from there to PC. PC was just a requesting. My friend actually hooked me up with some upgrades on my PC. And he was like, dude, you know, I got, you know, this extra RAM and shit. Do you want it and that? I'm like, well, yeah, dude. He hooked me up bad. I like my dude's pretty awesome, man. Really good ass shit. Let's do this. And this is another thing I was telling somebody yesterday. Someone's like, you know, why don't you do like parse tests and stuff? I'm like, well, fucking target dummies don't mean shit. This is why I wanted to come on. Because if you guys see above my screen here, you guys will actually see my parser. My parse meter up there. And I can turn on the other one too. Well, the other one's not up. My FTC probably needs updated. See, I'm doing 18, drops to 10. You get fluctuations in parses. And in boss fights, that's what I'm looking for, is accurate. Then I can put up the description screen, see what my uptimes are, and that's what Outcast does. And on console, we don't have that capability. But the problem of it is, a lot of people want to bank on something that just stands there, but you lose 15 to 20%. You do 15 to 20, lose 15 to 20% on your damage for parses. How do you do your shocks to get more? Are you stamina? Swig? Okay, well, if you want to get your shocks to deal more, it all depends on your sets. What sets are you running? And are you Magicka or Stamina? I should hit my war horn. Where's our tank? I was wondering what was going on here. What's the best healing class for, and I don't see whatever. I want to make a healer. Okay, not really a best healing class, Mustang. Basically, it's the healers are dependent on your play style, right? So, for example, I'm on my Nightblade healer right here, right? He's more aggressive healer, right? He's up in the front lines. It's a loaded question. Right, exactly, Rock. It is a loaded question. Because what it is, okay, so the Nightblade healer plays different, right? I have to be up closer to get a lot of my effects to proc, right? Like my Sap Essence is probably one of the strongest heals in the game. Problem of it is, I have to be up really fucking close for it. But the Nightblade healer plays more offensive, right? So that's one thing I like about Nightblade healers. Nightblade healers are up front of the line. Problem of it is they have nice hots and they have a very fluent rotation, but they lack on burst. The best burst end healer with utilities, which is what I call the novice healer, is the Templar. Templar is strong because all of its effects and abilities are innate. They're going to be in there. So you're wearing Necropotence and Iceheart with Martial Law. Well, there's the problem, one thing in Martial Law. So what you want to do, Necropotence is going to be good for your static, right, Swig? So use the Necro and make sure your Blue Betty's out on the bump. And then what you want to do is decide if you're going to go with replace the Martial Knowledge with a 5 proc. I would suggest, even though a lot of people are getting away from it, you can still proc up a boost using Scathing Mage. And then roll up your monster set with like Kina. And then you could run up the Apprentice Mundus. And that your shocks are going to do a shitload of damage. But yeah, so DK Healer is the hardest healer by far. They're a Mustang, but the thing about the DK, it mitigates the most. But if you fuck your rotation up one time, you're fucked. The Templar's safe. It's an easy way to learn healing. That's why I think a lot of people cling to Templar. You like Destro more? You could roll Destro with any healer, Mustang. Any healer. That's not a problem. So, Resto Destro. Warden Healer. Now, if you use your Lotus Blossom, let's say I have Lightning Staff, I can do a heavy end of attack with the Lightning Staff more fluently. The Flame will actually proc faster on the heals with the heavy. And Warden, you can use Destros to do heals with Lotus Blossom. But yeah, Sork healers are really good. Problem of it is you have to watch the pet, man. Sork healers are probably, it's going to push out the most heal than any other healer. Warden, I haven't tested it against the Warden, so I can't say. Prior to Morrowind, Sorks were the ones that push out the most heal. But unfortunately, I haven't tested against the Warden yet because I think the HOTS are going to make a big-time effect if you were going to go ahead and do a test comparison, because the one thing the Sork healers lack, they're burst. They're the best burst damage, but they lack any fucking HOTS, man. Oh, Destro. Okay, Slen. Sorry about that. Yeah, Destro. You could still run Destro on Warden Healer. It works out really well on Warden Healers. But I would never give up a Resto regardless. Resto is always going to be one of the best things for any healer, because when you do heavy attack, you get major mending. You don't have to rely on the passive. The major mending is always going to apply. Yeah, Argonian has a higher healing spike up front, right? And Argonian is good for recovery due to its potion passive. The only problem with Argonian, you definitely notice a little bit of upfront resources. But if you get potion rotation down and get those passives unlocked, Argonian heals more than any other race. I don't like Argonian in certain situations. Like, I would never do the DK healer again in Argonian. A Templar, yes. Warden, yes. Nightblade, no. Nightblade and DK, I would not suggest Argonian. But Templar and Warden, every day, all day. Every day, all day. Breton is, and now think about this too. Breton and Argonian also can do cross conversion a lot better, Mustang. So if, like, say later on you want to go ahead and build tanks with those two out of those two classes, you can. Very doable. I'm hoping we get through this faster, guys. Really, I do. Because I've got to leave in like 20 minutes. It's taking a little bit longer than anticipated. But I never know what I'm getting. That's why I TSO daily. I like rolling pugs, man. You know, this is kind of some of the stuff I like to whatever for. Hey, where's my trolls at, by the way, man? They didn't show up today. Where are they at? Trolls! It's your day. Come out. Don't be scared. We've accepted you. Trolls! Hello? Where's my trolls? Anybody see trolls? Yeah, right. And that's the thing, though, Rock. I mean, for me personally, like, like I was just telling him, if you get the potion rotation down, the sustain is really badass. And I think that's one thing a lot of people forget to do with Argonian is get a potion rotation, a potion set in that rotation. If you can get that down, Argonian is bad. The only difference of it is it lacks the upfront resources. But as far as management, I agree. I agree 100%, Rock. You know. They definitely, once you get that potion rotation going in, resource management becomes a lot easier. You have to take those timers into consideration. Whether or not you want a reduction timer, though, becomes a question, though. Because, you know, do you want recovery or do you want reduced timer? The reduced timer actually would go in your favor better than recovery for Argonian. But sometimes when you bottom out and you're on that CD, well, you'll wish that you had recovery. It's kind of a catch-22 in that essence. They're under the bridge. Well, man, they should come out and play. I actually like this. I mean, I'm actually able to see what you guys are saying and everything. It's kind of cool. I bottomed out here. I'm not paying attention. I keep looking at the screen. It's a little bit different here. I'm not going to lie, guys. Yeah, no, but definitely Argonian. If you want to be a dedicated healer and you're not gonna you want to do shit, Argonian Templar is great. It's great. Argonian Warden's good. So if Warden's a little harder to play, though, I'm not gonna lie, because of line of sight. That's the issue. That's why Templar is never going anywhere. It's never going to be a replaced healer. It's just never going to happen. the Templar utilities, the passives and the utilities that they bring to the table with burst healing, and they still have HOTS, and they cover a large radius. You'd be great. You'd be safe going with Argonian Templar. The playstyle is not my favorite. I'm just gonna say it's boring to me. That's why I don't like Templar healing. Like, I get more challenge out of the DK healer, but it's also the more rewarding. Because, like, when I did trials, my first time in Vet Sanctum Ophidian, right? I had a couple people just, like, whining and bitching. Oh, my God, it's a DK healer. And I'm like, trust you and me, guys, we ain't going nowhere. So when we did the split, the Templar had the tank. So he was the tank healer. I was the party healer. They were a little bit questionable about it. But what ended up happening, like, I literally just kept mitigating. Like, I mitigate, heal, drop the HOTS, mitigate, heal, drop the HOTS. Nobody went anywhere. And that was on Vet. You know, and I have my title, I have my gold jewelry, I have all my shit like that. I don't care. I'm not into the fluff. They went ahead without me. I'm trying to keep ahead of the pack and keep the refreshing path down so the Steam doesn't kill anybody. Okay, we're in. Get these bastards away from me. Ah! Tank, you have to aggro. I know it's a tank. His life's ridiculous. Thank you. Aggro the back. Ah! Thank you. Yeah, that's the thing that killed me along with the boss. Yeah, right. No, Rock's right on that. Because once you learn how everything works, you can expand from there. And yeah, he's 100% correct. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's my advice too, man. Seriously, because at the end of the day, do what makes you, like, if let's say you try the Templar Mustang, let's say you try it, and you're not liking it, don't stay with something you don't like, man. Don't do that. You know, that's something I would never ever suggest to anybody. And that's one thing I really love. Now, this is an example why I love my real subscribers, because, like, Rock here is giving you good sound advice, man. Like, it's sound. Like, that's what I love about my community. But yeah, so if you wanted, let's say you go ahead and you try Templar Healer, so long as you like the play style and you're getting the mechanics down and you're understanding how healing works, roll with it. If it's something that's like, some players get bored. Like, I have one subscriber who didn't like the play style, and now they're a warden healer, and they're getting involved with all this shit. And to me, that's the best aspect, because it's about your preference, and that's what they made it in this game. The DK, I would tell people, don't roll DK unless you absolutely know what you're doing. It is the hardest healer to play. But once again, you get a damn good DK, no one's fucking dying. Ever. Junk, and more junk. Oh, hold on. I like to check these. Sometimes you get the motif pages, but whatever. So Vollenfeld's the daily, guys, and if you're in here, these urns sometimes will give Dwemer motifs. Heads up. I really wanted trolls to come out, man. Where are my fucking trolls at? And I went out of my way to find one of Gilliam's videos so we could see that he ignored diminishing returns. What the fuck? That was weird. Did they read it? Of course they did. I've got to be with the tank. Chopper's always going to go first, hopefully. Don't lost, just run around. Shielding. Don't come on this side. Stop going around the pillar. Just walk around. Anytime you do that, the person can't see you and they die like that. Oh my gosh. Don't lost between the pillars. I know that seems like a good idea, but it's not, guys. Just basic movement. Like me coming in here, keeping it away from my party. Still staying within my line of sight area. See how I moved it to the outside, then back in? That's the only thing you gotta do, man. Ah, shit. I switch targets. Gotta set that. No, 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 no. You're gonna block! Oh, thank God he's got enough health. That's tanks, man. Look at this dude. 51k. When I used to, and guys, check it out. Like, mine ovals 10, so not common. So, the one thing I'm always telling players is, like, back in when I first started, go watch my video. Like on how much health a tank should start off with and have, and it's like 40k. I got flogged for it, right? But now you see it. It's like, whoever told players that have 25, 30k? You know, that's not tanks. We all know, man. Tanks don't do that. I'm trying to shield you. Ah, blue weight, whatever. Well fitted. Shut the... What is this? Student Ripper Restoration Staff. Yeah, I'm on that. Totally. Maybe PvP? I don't know. Crazy. Crazy, man. Yeah, but officially, I've dubbed this day Troll Day. I'm kind of a little sad that my trolls didn't come out. I know they're usually in here, guys. I've been told by a couple of you that the trolls get heavy in my chat channel. And unfortunately, they didn't show up today. I think you're right, Swig. They're under the bridge. Or one of you guys said it was under the bridge. I think they are. The trolls are under the fucking bridge. Yo, there's my dude! There's my dude! Dude, if you all aren't subscribed to this man down here, hit the subscribe button. Me and X, dude, we were the only ones covering DRs. The only ones back in the day when the rest of the Fox were stacking. This man, his video, his opening video, when I first watched him, he went pinpoint by pinpoint, point by point in banished cells going over DRs. Love this man. Yes, troll me, X, troll me. I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. But my trolls didn't show up, man. Where's my mystic baby daddy at? I don't know, man. But you're good, dude. You're good, Mystic. But X, guys, please subscribe to him if you ain't subscribed. No, you're good, man. You don't have to be on my level. Please don't get on my level. I'm dirty. I'm dirty, man. You know, whatever. Yes! Thank you! My first troll! I'm so touched. I'm so touched. I suck! I suck! But yes. But, yeah, man. Yeah, he's good, man. X is the dude. And that's the one thing I really like about X, because he's from Europe. And we're on, like what he does when I watch his stuff. Yeah, slowly, man, slowly. When I first met X, he was like, had a couple more than me. Now he's just blown up, and to me, he deserves it, man. Because he does the same things that I preach to you guys about, man. Because you can, so long as you're hitting the 30K margins, you're good. You're really good, man. You don't have to have, and it's less than between 1 to 3% on each build. Unless you're hacking your build, man. If you're hacking your build on deeps, man, that's the only reason where it makes any significant difference, man. Because most of your vet trials on everything as far as in rage timers, we don't have like a King Boss mod. Like on a lot of MMOs, I'd run like a King Boss mod, right? Which was in rage timers. Like it would tell you the time between each phase to enrage. And so it'd have a clock. Right? And you would be able to use your DPS meter in accordance with your rage timer. And that would tell you how much DPS you need to push out before the boss becomes enraged. We don't have this on this game, and actually, we don't need it. Like, that's why it's probably we don't have one, no one's developed one, because you don't fucking need it. Yeah, and then I noticed that too there, X. Some of the add-ons, they'll work good, but like, my details on my parse sometimes lock up between encounters or something. And I'm like, man, what is this, man? Man, my friend actually contributed to Elder Scrolls. He's like, it's not the add-ons, it's Elder Scrolls. I was like, oh, God. He's like, Elder Scrolls is so buggy, it's fucking up the add-ons. I'm like, no. Yeah, and then, that's a couple of things. I like a couple of them, but then there's a couple of ones that take your, really adjust your frame rate so bad, man. And I like, on the FTC, I won't do a couple of the effects because the add-on just completely takes my RAM and shits on it. Yeah, right. It's not. It's like there's an offset. And the one thing, like, I don't have a target skeleton on PC yet. I don't know if you did, X. I still have it on my PS. Yeah, right, exactly. The casual players, it does. It's good for them. And it helps players like us because, it does. Those little things will kind of give people indication, get them through it. Like, but when you get on a certain level and you do on the PTS, so do I on PTS, right? So when I've done the test on PTS and I had to pull out, I don't have live. I don't, like, somebody's like, do DPS parses. Well, on PTS, we don't have access to a lot of sets, and I want to tell my audience this. We're limited on sets, right? And so we have to test what the devs allow us to use on PTS. And that's unless we convert over our tunes. And they only give us a certain period of time to do that as well. So like opening week, we can convert. Then the next week we have to play with what their only shit. It's all different on PTS. So when we get to play with parses and stuff, a lot of us will go ahead and try to calculate base damage. Majority of the good players will get an overhead parse, right? What we call our overall DPS, and go with our base effects and damage. Yeah, it's missing. It's just not there, you know. And I know a lot of people are like, can you test this? Can you test that? Man, I'd love to. I would love to. And I don't do a full parse, because what I end up doing when I do one test, like a lot of people are like, can you go through a full parse rotation? Well, I could, but that's actually not helping you really that much. What you want to see is a comparable difference, and that's what I try to do. So I'm not looking at the overall parse meter. I'm looking at each ability's outperformance. That correlating with my rotation is going to impact my overall parse. So that's why I'm trying to give you guys the bare minimum and let you guys see how each effect scales in comparison with whatever sets I'm testing. So that's what I want to do. I want to show you guys what will funnel health hit for with this set, what will funnel health hit for that set. Now you go ahead. Leeching live stream on PTS today, upcoming possible. Oh, that would be badass. You know, I think, yeah, I definitely, I'm not against doing full rotation parses. I just don't think it's productive. Honestly, it's not productive. That's why if anybody asks me, like, why don't you do a full test rotation? Why am I going to on a fucking target skeleton? I lose 15 to 20% damage from the skeleton due to mechanics, right? And then on top of it, it's not giving you a comparable difference, man. You're not getting anything from that. That's not what I want. I want you guys to see how each ability is scaled by each set, what each is going to stack, and how this is going to work. That's what I'm trying to teach you guys something, not showboat. Showboating does nothing for you guys. That's what does that do for you, man? It doesn't do shit. Right? No, exactly, man. I mean, this is what it's about. When you do tests, guys, you want to start off with abilities, right? You want to see which sets are increasing your abilities, each of your abilities' damage, how the status effects are applied, what you're getting from those in increment increases. Then do full end rotation, right? If you're going to do a proper test, that's what it's about. But you never bank the DPS parse as encounter parsing. Encounter parsing is just not, and that's why we don't have parsers. We will never have a parser on console. It'll never fucking happen. Matter of fact, ZeniMax has announced, they have said multiple times, they will not allow group parsers. For all of us old schoolers out there, right, exactly, Rock. It's exactly it, man. Exactly. Now, the reason we will never see group parsers, even on PC, is because it promotes elite attitudes. And ZeniMax has heavily stated, we're not trying to pollute our community and give them unwanted egos and make the community toxic. They're not, they don't want to promote that. They're saying, we want to promote group play. We want to promote your ability to do what you want to do. This is what ZeniMax has always tried to promote in Elder Scrolls universe. And by putting a group parser, I was one of those dicks. Like, if you didn't hit a percentage in the group parse, I kicked your ass out. I'm not going to say I didn't do that, man. I did. Back in the day, I did that shit. That's why I said a former elitist, man. I took that shit so fucking serious. I was anal about it. And I realized I was wrong. You know, but that's the one thing I'd always tell my people coming in. They were like, oh, I'm parsing this. I'm like, on what? And they're like, target skeleton. I'm like, oh, fuck no, motherfucker. You went in on my raid and you're parsing a target skeleton? I don't fucking think so. I'm going to take your ass in a dungeon. We're going to get accurate parse. I'm going to be able to keep track of your parse numbers. I'm going to be able to pull up the statistics and break down each of your abilities and find out if you're worthy to roll with me and my crew. And I was a little dick like that, man. And it was an asshole attitude, man. Asshole attitude. No, it's so not cool, man. So not fucking cool. And now I'm older, I'm a little wiser. Yeah, that's another thing, Rock. I think a lot of people, the weave rotations is very detrimental, guys. Very detrimental. I can't say enough when you need to know. Actually did, I think, a segment. Didn't you do a segment on weave rotation? I think X did. So that was the one thing that X was going with on one of his episodes, was when to properly execute weave rotation. And I remember, and it was really good, man. So if you guys haven't checked out how to properly implement, yeah, right. And did you category? Did you keep it on your channel? If he's got it on his channel, guys, go check it out. Mag DK, right. So go check out this Mag DK because he goes over weave rotation, how to get in your weave in between your rotation, and it's a good example of your timing. And now each class is going to be slightly different, but it's perfectly exampled, man. Yeah, but still, man, I mean, it really does show how you can get in those, those animation cancellations in your heavy attack. Because that's the one thing he was doing. He was proccing in his lights, and then he'd go throughout his rotation, and then throw out his heavy. And he was timing it, fluently. And his sustain was perfect. So his sustain was excellent on that. Yeah, I agree. But, dude, seriously, I mean, I think that alone helps players. Seriously, I mean, because animation cancellation is one thing. When we can go ahead and do a light between ability and we can go ahead and proc that up. But the problem of it is getting those heavy end attacks to go in between the rotations can sometimes be a little bit more of a hassle, especially for sustain. Yeah, I understand demo, man, but seriously, it was good. You should do it, dude. You should do a vid on that, X, and save it, because you did it so good, dude. Like, you literally, how you gave the example of throwing in the heavy attack was so good on that video. It was good, man. Right, exactly. And oh, no problem, man. And that's sometimes the problems I have too, because I'm still used to like the spam, and finding that rotation can be hard. And I think you have to understand that if you get a more fluent rotation in with your heavy attacks, your sustain is going to be a lot better, and your DPS is not going to suffer for it. A lot of people want to hit that panic button because they're like, oh my god, I'm doing a heavy attack when I should be spamming abilities. Well, no, because then when your window of opportunity is going to start going down because you don't have enough sustain, and your pots have that global cooldown effect where heavy attacks doesn't. So please, guys, utilize that to your best advantage. Anyways, I got to go today. X, thank you for stopping. Rock, thanks for all the great advice you're giving my viewers. I appreciate that, man. Some really sound advice. And I'm just upset that I didn't get more trolls. Sucks. It sucks. Oh well. It's troll day. Embrace your inner troll. All right. Thank you guys for watching. Yes. Yep. This is why I'm subbed to this dude. He's my brother. He's my European brother. Yes, I saw it. Thank you. Anyways, I love you guys. Thank you for subscribing. And thank you for watching. Once again, have a nice day.